beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live as usual. I'm Patrick Hennessy. Hope everyone's having an awesome night. Chat, I decided to put the lights on because you know why? It's a Friday night. Dude, if it's a Friday night, we got to have the lights going. We got the shirt going on. The shirt's changing colors. That's good. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. You guys are all legends. Before we get into anything, we have a lot to discuss tonight. I guess we have Matt Olson, potentially. The Yankees interested in him. A lot of other trade rumors, signing rumors. Dude, there's a lot going on in the offseason, so we're here to talk about it. But, let's see what we got in the chat. Let's take attendance roll call. You guys know the deal. Let's start things off from the top. Why not, dude? D&E Show, a.k.a. Amy. We got AV, Fritz, Walter. We got Lori Mod of the Century. We got Pinball, Danny. We got Justin Dominguez, Jesse Sanchez, Alan Emilio. We got THG Mod of the Century. See, I didn't forget you this time, Johnny. Didn't forget you. Who else we got? We got Molly, Unhinged Chief Antonio, a.k.a. Poles Guy. We got Jose. We got Jazz, Not So Family Fun Vision, guy who I destroyed in MLB The Show. We got Siciliano, Jonathan. Appreciate you all for stopping by. You guys are all legends. If anyone ever tries to tell you different, tell them that Pat said otherwise. Just saying. Like I said, I guess the main topic that I do want to talk about today is Matt Olson, and I guess whether or not he would make sense for the Yankees. There has been like a few rumblings, I guess, right? If that's what you want to call them, rumors, rumblings. Would we call it news? I don't know, dude, because it doesn't seem like there's necessarily like much traction, but I feel like it's a move that makes so much sense for the Yankees, and apparently it's something that's been internally discussed. So I'd like to hear your guys' input. Let me know in the chat because I'll give you mine. Let me know whether or not you want the Yankees to acquire Matt Olson, whether or not you think that he would be a solid fit for this team. And yeah, dude, I guess kind of what I want to start off by saying is Matt Olson is like my number one target this offseason. Like if the Yankees go through an offseason this year and don't end up acquiring Matt Olson and he ends up on like the freaking, I don't know, Brewers or something, I consider the offseason a failure. Sorry, not sorry. Dude, because I'm looking at Matt Olson, right? Is there a better hitter? Is there a better hitter available to the Yankees right now, whether if that's through trade, free agency, anything? I don't think that there's a better option available than Matt Olson. You put him in Yankee Stadium, that's an easy 50 home runs in a season. Bro, he will hit 50 home runs with his eyes closed. And we're talking about a guy that, like, while Rizzo would be cool, because I guess I would view him as like the second option at first base. I think Matt Olson towers over Rizzo. Like, I'm not talking height. I'm talking like numbers wise. Last year was probably the best season of Matt Olson's career. We're looking at 156 games, 39 home runs, 111 RBIs, batted 271, 371 on base, 540 slugging, giving him a 911 OPS with a 153 OPS plus. Dude, Matt Olson's the real deal. And you look at him, you look at his left-handed swing, and you look at like the numbers he's put up at Yankee Stadium. I feel like every time the Athletics come, Matt Olson just completely rakes. So I think you put him in Yankee Stadium, and it's just beautiful stuff, bro. I think his swing is made for Yankee Stadium. I don't know what it would cost to get him. I think that's the whole thing, right? Because Olson isn't a free agent, so you'd have to make a deal for him. To be honest with you guys, I'd be willing to give up anybody on the roster, minor league, major league, except for Volpe and Dominguez. Other than that, bro, everyone is eligible to go. I don't care if you're Luis Gil, if you're Oswald Peraza, I'd keep Austin Wells. Austin Wells, you go on the untouchable list. But if it's like Anthony Siegler, bro, literally anyone can say sayonara so we could have Matt Olson on this team. I look at this man, and all I think is just like power, bro. Power. That's all I'm thinking. And I don't know. I just really want Matt Olson on the Yankees. Let me know what you guys think. I would do a poll, but I feel like it would be like 90% yes. Like, if there's anybody out there who doesn't want Matt Olson on the Yankees, please let me know. Because I'd actually be sick to my stomach if you look at Matt Olson and you're like, nah, I don't want him on my team. This is the guy who makes the Yankees lineup. That's just a fact, bro. You put him in like that 3-hole, you have like what? It would probably be like DJ 1, Judge 2, Olson 3, Stanton 4, Gallo 5. Ooh, that's hot! Dude, that's chat. You can't tell me that's not hot. DJ leading off, Judge 2, Olson 3, Stanton 4, Gallo 5. Mwah. Oh my god. Dude, that makes me want to vomit, like in a good way. Oh my god. Have you guys ever want to vomit in a good way? That's like me right now. Oh, that's a nice lineup, dude. Oh, that's really good. That got me going a little bit. That flicked my whisker. It really did. That's nice. That's hot. And then you have like Gardy batting 6. So down with it, bro. But yeah, I kind of like look at like I mentioned, I look at like the other guys available on the free agent market, even trade market as far as first base goes. There's not many. Outside of like Olson and Rizzo, who else would be an option for the Yankees? If anybody can think of any, please let me know. Please let me know, because for me, there's 3 options for the Yankees first base going into 2022, right? It's either Rizzo, Olson, or Voit. And in my head, Voit is basically gone. It's just, I guess, a matter of what they plan on doing with him. But yo, that's why I'm saying it comes down to Rizzo, Olson. If it comes down to that, even though apparently Rizzo would take like a Yankee discount, I'm still taking Olson any day of the week. Just saying. TG says Brandon Belt, if not Rizzo or Olson. Maybe? I mean, Brandon Belt is cool, I guess, right? But I wouldn't really put him in the same class as like Rizzo and Olson. I'm pretty sure Belt had a really good year in 2021, though. I don't think anyone matches Matt Olson. He's just a beautiful man. You know who else is a beautiful man? I didn't want to have to do it, but okay, cool. But yo, listen. If I'm coming up with like a hypothetical trade package for Matt Olson, right? I'm thinking of 3 guys that I'd be willing to give up, right? Giving up Luke Voit. Luke Voit makes sense to give up in the deal, right? Because you give the A's a first baseman that hopefully can just turn it up next year, kind of like he did in 2020, boost some trade value, and then he's the headliner, I guess. 2, I'm throwing in Oswald Peraza. Listen, just to be honest with you guys, like, Peraza's cool and all, but I don't think he's like the future shortstop. I don't think he's the future third baseman. I don't know. So Peraza, you could go, provides the A's with like a nice little shortstop. Don't know, whatever they want to do with him. And then the third guy I'm throwing in that trade is Luis Gil. That's what I'm doing. I know we love Luis Gil, but I just don't see him having like any sort of immediate impact on this Yankees team. I just don't. But we saw glimpses of greatness from him last season, but he did have his struggles as well. I think if he could kind of go with the A's and have I guess more consistent starts than he would with the Yankees. Because if he stays with the Yankees next year, I doubt he's getting a lot of major league starts. I really do, unless there's like crazy injuries going on. So yeah, dude, I'm giving up Voit, Peraza, Gil. That's what I'm doing, bro. If anybody has a different hypothetical trade package that you'd be willing to give up for Olson, let me know. But by looking at those 3 names that I'm giving up, like, I feel like the Yankees aren't really losing anything. They're not, because Olson would just be replacing Voit, which is a huge upgrade. And then Peraza's not really part of the future. And Gil's not really part of the future either. So, don't know what to say. Sprinting Water says that's not enough. It might not be enough. You might have to give up a little bit more. But I can't see it being a lot more than that. Like, obviously, I guess discussions would probably start with, like, Dominguez or Volpe or... But I just can't see the Yankees doing that. I really don't. I'd be willing to part with Schmidt as well. You could... Listen, there's so many names that you could kind of, like, interchange as far as, like, the deal goes. You could replace Schmidt You could replace Heel with Schmidt. You could throw in Siegler for Peraza. I don't know, bro. There's a lot of different things you could do with it. But I think the headliner is Voit. That's the way I'm looking at it, bro. Just saying. Pinball says we should get Desmond Howard. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea who that is. No clue who that is. Oh, we got Wardy in the chat. Wardy, I love you. Wardy, I miss you. Wardy, I miss you, bro. He says, Olson has the most extended swing I've ever seen. Literally, his arms are, like, straight out. Chat, should I, like, mimic what his swing is like? Wait, hold up. Chat, ready? It's been a while since we got up and did something, so this might be a good time to get some exercise. All right, so, dude, chat, if you guys are in, like, your room or something right now, grab your bat, grab a bat, and this is, like, exercise with Pat, okay? All right, ready? Let's go. Let's get the bat. I'm so happy I found the bat, bro. If I break something, I'm going to be pissed, dude. All right, so we're going to point that up a little bit. All right, here we go. So, chat, here we go. Pretend I'm Matt Olson. That's what we're doing. Pretend you're Matt Olson, pretend I'm Matt Olson, and we'll all be happy. So, look, it's like this. It's like... No, wait. It's more... Wait, I think I gotta watch a video. Hold on. Matt Olson swing. Wait, Chad, hold up. Oh, that's so easy. That's so easy. That is... All right, here we go. I feel like I'm, like, doing the Springer dance, bro. Okay, here we go. It's like this, and then it's like... Oh, my God! Okay, you guys get the gist, bro. You guys get the gist. That was pretty similar, though. I hope at home you guys didn't break anything. Okay. Spam the L's, dude. Spam the L's. Miss Johnson told me she wants Olson bad. She thinks he'll easily hit 40. Oh, easily, bro. Easily. Bro, chat, you know that wasn't an L. You know that was a very W attempt. You knew that looked exactly like Olson, and that's not even a joke. Should get Matt Olson on here right now and be like, yo, Pat, that looked just like my swing. How'd you do that? All right, let's zoom in a little bit. I got my workout for the day. That's all that matters. Why does it look more zoomed in than before? I don't know, bro. All I know is I'm freaking sweating. All right, cool. So, yeah, Matt Olson. Easy 40 home runs at Yankee Stadium. Beautiful swing. Thanks, Wardy. Bro, Wardy's the one that set that up. Had to bring something up about his swing. Because, dude, you can't be like, oh, he has such a crazy swing, and then not expect me to attempt it. Like, you just can't. And also, yo, keep in mind, that was me batting left-handed. Like, dude, I'm not a lefty. If we're doing, like, right-handed, I'm an absolute slugger. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Whatever, dude. So, Christian said my grandma could do better. Well, your grandma must be Barry Bonds then, because that's the only hitter on planet Earth better than me. That's a fact. Just saying. Olson is a beast. Fact. Unhinged Cheese San Antonio says, let's see Wardy do it, and then we decide. Yo, Wardy says, bro, my bunny could strike your ass out easy. Let's literally try it, because I will hit a comebacker right back at your bunny, bro. PETA, I'm sorry, bro. Just saying. Bro, if your bunny wants to smoke, I'll give your bunny the smoke. Literally 450 dead center, and that's a fact. Don't care. TG says, what was more physical intensive for Pat? Getting out of the chair or mimicking Olson's swing? A little bit of both. My heart rate is probably at like 300. I missed the heart rate monitor. Bro, I really missed the heart rate monitor. Damn it. Jalen. Oh, we got Jalen in the chat. He says, I know, Pat, it's been... oh, no, I'm not reading out. So he says, Pat, just say we sign Correa or Seager for shortstop, and then we get Olson for first base and Gio at third base. Who do you think will start second base, DJ or Glaber? And Tyler Wade is so inspirational. I think Tyler Wade should, bro. I think Tyler Wade should, because he's an absolute stud. Just saying. Not so family fun vision says, I know, Pat, it's been a while. Bro, why is the comment gone now? Bro, I start reading comments and then they just disappear. Just poof. Like the kid from Fairly Odd Parents. Poof, bro. Gone forever. Whatever. Olson hitting 60 Yankee Stadium. He might hit 70. That's fine. Jose says, what happened to Patrick Hennessy? Tragic downfall from Lights Out podcast to bad swinging. Bro, it's Friday night. We're just having some fun, dude. Just saying. And then you guys are putting W's? What the hell? Daily Dose of Yankees says trading for Olson is realistic. Getting Reynolds isn't what we need to get Olson. Dude, you guys are literally spamming W's because I put the end screen. Yes, get out, Pat. Oh my god. We haven't had Prime Pat in years now. Dude, what? This is Prime. We're in Prime Pat. We are in Prime Pat, dude. You're inside of Prime Pat. But yeah, Brian Reynolds is a really cool fit. Now, I don't know like what it would take to get him. I guess the Pirates are shopping him, right? Because there have been a few rumors between the Yankees and Brian Reynolds. He had a pretty good year last year, if we're being honest with each other. 912 OPS, 146 OPS plus, batted 302. Bro, 24 home runs, 90 RBIs on a very garbage Pirates team. I would love Brian Reynolds in the Bronx. Now, what it would take to get him? Probably a lot, dude. Probably a lot. But would it be okay? Yes. Because when you're acquiring good talent, bro, the talent's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And that would also mean that like Gardner's not coming back. So, bang, let's go. Big fan of that. This is like Drake being booed off stage. Bro, it is. I feel like I'm at, I feel like I'm Drake. What show was that? I think it was like Tyler, the Creator show or something. He brought out Drake and everyone's like, boo. I'm like, cool. Renee says, I'm with you, Spencer, about Cashman to move is but very fast. Cool. Miguel says, Gio odd man out. DJ's kind of locked up for 5 more years of $15 million a year. Kind of pricey for a utility man. Maybe shift him to third and find a way to keep Glaber at short while acquiring Olson. I don't think that happens. Just because I think DJ's probably going to be your everyday third. What do you do with DJ? Let's say the Yankees do sign Olson. They do sign a shortstop. So then you have Glaber as your second baseman. You have to trade Gio. I'd trade Gio because then DJ becomes like your everyday third baseman. That's what I'm saying, dude. So we might see Gio Urshela trade this offseason. Maybe Gleyber Torres trade this offseason. I don't know, dude. It's gonna be interesting. Yankees have a lot of moves to address and a lot of moves to make. If that makes sense, dude. If that makes sense. But yo, chat, there's one thing that I did want to show you guys that's actually super cool. I feel like my older fans in the chat will appreciate this. So yo, this guy reached out, shout out to George. George emailed me. He's like, yo, Pat, I got these programs from the 60s and the 70s. He's like, can I send them to you? I was like, yeah, for sure, bro. So I got them in the mail today, dude. Check out these programs. They're like all the Yankees programs from I think 68 to 80 something, dude. Look at these. Chat. Look at the 1968 Yankees scorecard and program. Chat, this is sick. Literally, look, 70. Bro, 71. Look at these, dude. And I was looking through it. First of all, look at the price. Look at the price on the 1971 one, bro. 25 cents. You know how much a program would cost at Yankee Stadium nowadays? $30. Bro, 25 cents. And then I was looking through it, right? Because I want to see the advertisements and whatnot. Bro, there was literally advertisements for potato chips, and it was 39 cents. 39 cents for a bag of potato chips. And then it's I don't know, dude, it's crazy. It mentions how to buy tickets in advance. You could do a mail order and then attach 25 more cents and you'll get it in the mail. Dude, it's just so weird. And there's all these advertisements for alcohol and cigarettes. But yo, shout out to George, bro, cuz he literally sent all of these programs. Dude, they're so cool. Look at the 1976 one. Chat, you know this is fire. I'm it's fire. And then this is the most recent one that he sent over. It's what year is this? 83, bro. Billy Martin was back in 1983, I guess. Once again, shout out to George, bro, because these programs, I was looking through them for at least an hour today. good stuff, bro. Yo, if anybody has anything that they ever want to send me or anything, just shoot me an email. I'm always down to, like, get it and show it off on stream. I'm going to be framing some of those. I'm going to, like, put some more stuff on the wall over there and stuff. So I got to, like, figure out the little room construction. But yeah, dude, so fire. I love nostalgic stuff, but only, like, physical. You know what I mean? Like, I only like physically nostalgic stuff. Like, if you're going to, like, tell me about something from the old days, okay, cool. I'd rather you show me something, dude. Like, I'd rather, like, actually have something tangible. You know what I mean? Like, you could be like, oh, back in my day, the rotary phones were so cool. I'd be like, okay, cool. But if you actually have a rotary phone to show me, I will play with that thing for 2 hours, and that's a fact. Let's go. Wardy says you'll get a slightly used Dom Smith for your first base. Works out 100%. I like Dom Smith. Do Mets fans like Dom Smith? Do they? Because they should. But it's a shame, though, because we're going to take Noah Syndergaard. That's okay, though. It's fine. Mike says, what's up, chat? What's up, Pat? We're getting Olson. I hope so. In the words of Kodak Black, dude, I hope so. I don't know. And Jalen goes, Pat, can you actually look up Blaze Jordan? He's a beast. He's better than Hayden Cantrell. This kid's unbelievable. He's so good. When you look him up, I swear he's going to change your mind. Bro, what are you talking about? Tim Burns says, Pat, can you describe your dream offseason? Yeah. So I think it kind of just depends on a few things, right? Depends on what the Yankees plan on doing at shortstop. It depends on what the Yankees plan on doing at first base, center field. I don't know, dude. I guess if I'm like rattling off some names, shortstop, I want Correa, right? I think you guys know Carlos Correa. First base, I want Olson. Center field, like, dude, if we're being, like, in our dream world, give me, like, a Ketel Marte. And then, like, starting pitcher, I'd like a Verlander. Or, like, bro, take a flyer on, like, Syndergaard or something. I don't know. I think the Yankees definitely need at least a pitcher, an infielder, and an outfielder. Do it, bro. Make it happen. I don't know if you guys saw, but Seager and Semien are apparently going to be signing, but before the CBA ends, which was like December 1st or something. So it looks like there's progress as far as that goes. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Wardy says Thor isn't leaving Queens, but that's the thing, right? If he signs with the Yankees, he wouldn't be leaving Queens because I live in Queens. So it's like he would just be like coming to me. He'd be coming to daddy. You know what I mean? Like he'd be coming to Papa Pat. Whether you want to call it like Papa Pat or Patty Daddy, that's where Thor would be going. But he'd be staying in Queens. You know what I mean? It's okay. Wardy, I'm the captain now, dude. Action Figure Nerd says, Pat has a weak mind. He is unable to think of things. He must have an object to understand anything. Frat boy. Dude. What? First of all, all right, let's address a few things in this comment. One, okay? I have a great mind, okay? It's a solid, it's one of the best minds in humanity, okay? I've been told by lots of people I pay money to. So, and then two, it's like, yo, frat boy. Bro, I didn't even go away to college. Like, how you gonna call me frat boy? Also, yo, I'm the furthest thing from a frat boy. Bozo. Come at me. Good Lord. Not So Family Fun Ninja says, we don't need JV because we can sign a young, cheaper, and better pitcher named Klubot. Okay. Whatever you say, because Kluber is such a young, better pitcher. Sure, dude. Sure. Did my mom tell me that? No, but my mom told me that I could accomplish anything I put my mind to. Hard work and dedication makes the world go round. That's a fact. Chad, I like Friday night streams. I really do. Just because, like, it's chill. It's nice vibes. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing you could say to Pat is that he's a frat boy. Bro, it bothers me. It bothers me a wee bit. It's okay. Just because that's the thing that I'm furthest from. You know what I'm saying? It's annoying. Saul Alexander says, what about this lineup? Correa, Olson, DJ, Gio, Gallo, Reynolds, or Marte? Actually, I take that back. Reynolds is actually my ideal center fielder. I'd love that. Stanton, catcher, I don't know. All right, chat. Like I said, your 1 through 5 is DJ, Judge, Olson, Stanton, Gallo. It is literally just, it makes me want to vomit in a good way. In a good way, bro. You know that. Wardy says, you should make a Yankees free agent targets vid. See, Wardy, but here's the thing, right? I've said this numerous times. And, I feel like this has been, like, the truth with me for a while. I've just never admitted it. I hate making videos. You guys know, like, this, it's one of my least favorite things to do. To literally, like, one night, just literally sit in this chair, be like, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to tell you all the Yankees' top free agent targets. And then do that, like, 15 different times because I can't do it the first 7 times. And then I'm like, here we go. So it takes me a half hour to do that. And then I'm like editing it. Not a good time, bro. I like popping on here, talking with my peeps, and then we address it. This is how we address stuff. Pre-recorded stuff, bro? No. I like to be raw. I like to be uncensored. I like to be unfiltered. I like to be unhinged. That was so spur of the moment. That was so spur of the moment, dude. That's not even funny. Come at me. Not so family fun. It's just Wardy. You make it for Pat. Wardy, you do it, bro. Do it. Vomiting can never be good in any way. That's not true though. That's not true. Unhinged San Antonio says, Pat, you haven't redone the Brett Gardner video on the Unhinged Media channel. I'm still waiting. I got you, bro. I'll do it. Trust me. Have trust. Because now I got the bald cap, so we got all off season. We got time. Make your vids with the other guys again. That could be an option. I mean, that if you guys like those, I could, because those are a lot easier to, like, do and stuff. Because, like, one, I'm talking to somebody, so it's like I don't have to do, like, multiple takes of stuff. 2, it's a lot easier to edit, too, because there's not that many cuts. So, yeah. Action Figure Nerd says, yeah, really, I enjoy sarcastically insulting Pat on Friday night. Gotcha, dude. Gotcha. Wardy says, I'll be up till 2 a.m. tonight just making a 5-minute video. See, I don't have the time to do that. Like, that's my main issue. I don't have time for that. Just saying. I have time to pop on here and talk with my peeps, bro. This is the unhinged, I would say community, but, bro, that's such a basic term. I hate that. Like, oh, best community on YouTube. I've definitely said that before, but we need a different name, dude. We need a much different name. That's why I like calling you guys my peeps. Because, like, who else says that? Who else is like, oh, yeah, chat's my peeps? No one. THE says, I'm still waiting on another episode of the Lights Out podcast. That clock is going to be ticking for a while. Speaking of clocks, I have a question for you guys. What the hell is the point of, like, the daylight savings? Where, like, okay, so what was it, like last week or something? I'm watching my clock on my computer because everyone's like, oh, at 2 a.m. it's gonna go back to no, at 1:59 it's gonna go back to 1 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, okay, because I've never seen it, like, in my life before, and I'm always like, yo, I never knew how it worked. So I'm sitting here watching my clock at 1:59, and then it goes back to 1, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, right? But then I realized that it makes no sense in society. Like, because now it gets dark at 4 o'clock. Why would anyone want it to get dark at 4 o'clock? Or are you psychotic? I need logic. TG says, isn't it for farmers? What percentage of the population are farmers? Shout out to the farmers, bro. They give us food. But, like, in what other sense of society does it make sense for it to get dark at 4 o'clock? There's no reasoning behind it. And also, yo, is the United States the only place that does it? Like, does Guatemala turn their clocks back? Anybody in here who lives in a different country, please let me know if you turn your clocks back as well. It's for sociopaths. That makes sense because I like the other one. What's the other one? It's not daylight savings. It's like, it's called something else. I don't know. But then you turn the clocks ahead. So you lose an hour of sleep, but you gain an hour of daylight. I'm a fan of that one. Big fan of that one. But this one, not cool, bro. That's why I got that $4 clock from Target. It's useless now because I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to change the time on it. And it doesn't even have batteries in it. So that $4 clock that I bought and we thought was like rally clock, it's useless. So thanks a lot. It's only for us. So we're the only country that turns the clock back. Makes no sense. I love how, like, the Matt Olson stream has now turned into, like, why does daylight savings occur? Farmers actually consist of 2% of the population. That's it. At least Google told me. I'm really high, though. Okay, cool. Daily Dose of Yankees says, how do you make your thumbnails? They're really good. I do it with, I draw it. I draw it on a piece of paper and then take a picture. No, I use Photoshop. Photoshop is like the way to go for everything. Just saying. Molly says it's my favorite time of the year and my family loves daylight savings too, but I prefer the one that happens close to the summer. Yeah, because that's the one where like it gets dark at like 9 o'clock. Big fan of that, dude. Huge fan. Christian says, I'm from Bulgaria. They changed the time too. Oh. So we're not the only country that does it. Oh. So then now I don't feel as bad. Now it doesn't make me feel as bad about it. Yo, where's the Brian finger guns, though? Where's the Brian finger guns? I'll wait. I'll wait. Bang, bang, bang. Giving those Brian finger guns. Appreciate you, Christian, for the $2 donor. You absolute legend. But yo, chat, did you see, speaking of, like, you know, the man that we want the Yankees to shortstop, Platinum Glove winner, he has become the first Yankee to win the Platinum Glove. So there you go. If you want to say, like, Rizzo was the guy because he won it, like, before he came on the Yankees, sure. But I consider Carlos Correa the first Yankee to win the Platinum Glove because as of right now, I view him as a Yankee. That's just the way I view it. So one of our boys just won the Platinum Glove. Just saying. Nolan Arenado won it in the National League, too. I think it's, like, his 5th consecutive one. Imagine being so good at your job that you won, like, the Best Defender award 5 years in a row. You know who could never? Brian DeGennaro. Just saying. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. I admire him. I kind of look... Bro, do we look similar? It's me and my friend Carlos. Don't mind me. You mean Gary Sanchez won a Platinum Glove? For some reason, I always forget about when Gary Sanchez won a Platinum Glove. But I tend to forget usually because it was in my dream 3 years ago. So, yeah. Wardy says Correa is going to the Mets, sadly. Yo, Wardy, we should do a bet. If Correa signs with the Yankees, you got to dump a bucket of water on your head while you stream. And if he signs with the Mets, I'll do it. Oh, man. It wouldn't be my first time. Or I could, like, do, like, a gallon of milk on my head. We should do something. Pat, get ready to be disappointed. I never get disappointed. Dude, I can't remember the last time I was disappointed. Besides the 2021 AL wildcard game. Let's not talk about that, though. Let's not talk about that. Action Figure Nerd says, Pat, you have horrible smile. Well, you know what? You have horrible grammar. Oh. Burned on a Friday. Christian says, I'm the first generation in America, and all my family is in Saratoga. But I've been to Sofia. It's very nice. I'm confused, bro. I'm sorry. Pinball says, I realize that they feed 100% of us because I don't grow. Dude, I'm so confused. Dude, sometimes I read comments in the chat and I'm just like, it makes me feel like I'm not in a real world. You know? Like, I get lost. And right now, it's one of those moments. But that's okay. Inspirational anyway. Unhinged Chief Santonio says, do rock, paper, scissors, Pat versus Wardy. Whoever wins, decide who gets Correa. That's a way we could do it. I mean, who says no, right? Salt says, if Correa doesn't sign with the Yanks, Seager will be the other choice. I think that's true. I think as of right now, the Yankees probably view Seager as their first choice. And then Correa is probably number 2. But I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see, bro. It's a waiting game at this point. Like, I could hop on stream every night and talk about some new BS rumor, but at the end of the day, no one knows anything, bro. Like, that's just a fact. No one knows anything unless it's like Ken Rosenthal or like John Heyman, maybe. Depends like what day of the week it is. JP Morosi, bro. Jeff Passan. If anyone else, if you see like some random Twitter account posting, breaking, one of my sources tell me that the Yankees are gaining traction on a deal for Matt Olson. Don't believe them, because half of the time, there's some little kid in his mom's basement being like, oh my god, this will be so funny. Twitter is a joke. Twitter's an absolute joke, chat. So unless it's from a legit source, don't believe any of these rumors. Please. Or unless it's from me. Because I got sources. Just saying. THE says Ken Rosenthal, Jeff Passan, and Jack Curry. Jack Curry is also a very legit source. Bro, whenever Jack Curry says something's going to happen, it happens. It's like when bro, that's why me and Jack Curry are almost like the same person. Because I feel like whenever I say something's going to happen, it happens. Does no one realize that? I said the Yankees were going to win the World Series. All right, next comment. Tarek says, it's my birthday, Pat. Happy birthday, Tarek. Yo, where's the lights? Where's the lights? Happy birthday, Tarek. Bang, 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 bang. We're going to run back to Brian Fingerguns for your birthday. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. It's your birthday. Bang, bang, bang. There you go, Christian. You got another shout out to Let's Go. Tarek, I hope that you are having a beautiful birthday, bro. A very beautiful birthday. Let's go. Action Figure Nerd says, I grammar bad purpose on. He, yeah, funny. I so am. He, yeah. Bro, someone get this kid some help. It's like, I don't know whether to, like, be concerned or, like, laugh. Because it's a little bit of both. Like, when I got a comment being like, I grammar bad purpose, he, ha. Like, how am I supposed to interpret that? Don't know. Jay Garcia says, rumor has Correa going to Detroit. Yeah, I've seen a lot about that. I don't know whether or not it also happens because Seager to the Rangers is also something that's been floated out there too. Apparently the Rangers want to sign one of the big shortstop free agents. I don't know, dude. I really don't know. It's going to be interesting. Bro, this whole offseason is going to be interesting, especially if there's a strike. If there's a strike, you guys are going to see me come on stream every night and do this. I'll literally sit here and do this for an hour straight as my strike. Can you guys imagine if I did that? I don't think I could. I genuinely don't think I could. My brain isn't wired that way. To be able to come on here for an hour straight, who would watch? And the whole goal of the stream would be to make Pat talk. It's a good stream idea, I'm not going to lie. Wardy says Correa is 100% worth $100 million. Are you talking about future Yankee shortstop Carlos Correa? To be honest, I would give Correa I can't do the math off the top of my head. I think the number that we came up with last time was 8 years, 280, which comes out to 280 divided by 8, 35 a year. I would give him, what's 9 times 35? 9, 315? I don't know. That's Mets third baseman to you. Wardy, I'm going to be honest with you, right? I hope you're sitting down for this one. I'll give you a second to sit. Carlos Correa is not going to the Mets. He's going to the Yankees. And you're going to be in tears, and that's going to be okay. Because you're still going to get your hopes up for the Mets next season. Even though they never win anything. Never even make the playoffs. So it's okay. Just know at the end of the day, I'll always be the captain. Shout to Nick's Adventures channel for subscribing. Nick, I want to know what your adventures are, bro. I really want to know what your adventures are. I do. THE says, Pat, why does MLB and MLBPA always result to strikes? Why is either side not willing to meet in the middle? Why does it always take a strike to get anything done? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I guess there's just not a good relationship between the two. Apparently, though, Tony Clark was supposed to be a solid representative of the players' union that was going to avoid strikes, right? But I don't know. I guess things just don't work out when you have a lot of sides with big egos. I don't really know, bro. It's tough because I don't think either side necessarily wants a strike. Obviously, the players' union doesn't, and obviously MLB doesn't either. But that's what it has to come down to. Hopefully, the season just doesn't get delayed. That's all that really matters to me. Just saying. Wardy says Seager's going to the Yanks. Let's shake on it. I mean, all right, let's not get it twisted. I wouldn't be upset with Seager comes to the Yankees, but I would prefer Carlos Correa. I think that's a very fair way of putting it, right? Seager is obviously a very good baseball player, bro. Very good. Elite, you could call him. But I think Carlos Correa is just a little bit better. That's That's just me, bro. I like Correa's personality a little bit more. I like how he's a villain. I like how he's a douche. I want him to be our douche. That's all I'm asking for. Molly says it doesn't matter who the Yankees get as long as they win, please. Thank you, Molly. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, too. I just want to win. I don't care who it is. Whether if it's Carlos Correa, or Carlos Correa. Just saying. Brett Gardner's in the chat, actually. He says, Pat, I'm here to see if anyone likes me. You know, it's actually funny because I was looking in the Yankees 1983 program to see if I could find Brett Gardner, and for some reason he wasn't in here. I guess they probably forgot to put him on or something. It's crazy, because shouldn't he be in here? 83? I'm pretty sure that's when he made like his debut or something. I don't know. Nick's Adventures channel says the adventure was one YouTube video in La Jalica. La Jalica. When my then 8-year-old son wanted to be a YouTuber, that was a year ago. Well, you know what? I hope your adventures are going well. I hope you have more adventures to come. How about that? Much more adventures. Wardy says, I prefer Correa, but someone like KB is far more realistic for the Mets. What if the Mets sign no one? What are you going to do? Will I have to, like, talk you down, Wardy? Let's see. Jay Garcia says, Story's a better fit so we can re-sign Judge and acquire Olson and Reynolds. We could try to acquire a Major League ready catcher to replace Gary. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk this offseason of, you know, Yankees improving a catcher, but I don't necessarily think that that's going to happen. I think just like every offseason for the past few years, Gary Sanchez is going to be the Yankees catcher. One, because there's not necessarily like any big upgrades to make. As much as everyone hates Gary Sanchez, especially for his defensive woes, he's still one of the best offensive catchers in the game. There's kind of no debating that. Even though he's not as good as we thought he was going to be, he's still a top-tier offensive catcher. No denying that. And second of all, it's like the few handful of catchers out there who aren't better than Gary, they're not really attainable. Like, I'm looking at like JT Realmuto or like Yasmani Grandal or like Jacob Stallings or what's the other guy? Wilson Contreras. Like, I don't really see these guys as being attainable. So it's like at the moment, we kind of have to just settle with Gary Sanchez until there's a space for improvement, I guess. You know what I mean? Siciliano says Seager will be a Yankee. Okay. Did he really just say La Jala Ka? Is there something that I'm missing here? Is this like a joke that I'm not understanding? La Jala Ka? Is this a thing on me? Because I'm lost, bro. Action VJ says, if NYY signs Correa, who do you want for lefty balance in the lineup? Matt Olson. I've said numerous times that I want Correa and Olson. Now, if you kind of just do Seager and Olson, I guess I'd be cool with that too. But I think it starts and ends with Matt Olson. That's what you have to do, bro. He's the bookends, bro. So you guys know, like, when you were younger and you had like a bookshelf and books on it, right? You had the bookends, one here, one there, so the books don't fall. Matt Olson, and then everything in between, he's holding it together, bro. You could put like a Carlos Correa book, a Corey Seager book. You could put like a Brian Reynolds book. Bro, you could put any books you want in there, Justin Verlander. But Matt Olson is the cornerstone of the offseason. That's what I'm saying. And that's just a fact. There's no debating that, bro. La Jolla is a city in California. Oh. Well, how would I know that? Dude, how would I know cities in California? Am I from California? No. Have I been to California? Yeah. But have I been to La Jolla? No. John says, you think there's any shot Freeman leaves the Braves? He'd be a perfect fit on the Yanks. No. I don't think there is. Dude, when I look at Freddie Freeman, it's kind of just like, yo, he's a Brave for life. Now, I could be wrong, bro, because there's a few guys like in history where you're like, oh, they're going to spend a lifetime on that team. Brett Gardner. But then they go somewhere else. So I don't really know. But if I had to like put money on it, I'd say, yeah, Freddie Freeman's going to stay on the Braves. Just saying. It's not La Jolla, it's La Hala. I feel like you're messing with me. Lahala. Will Smith is in the chat. Says, Pat, where did you get that shirt? Children's Place. It's called Google this shit, Pat. Chat, why are you guys attacking me tonight? It's a Friday night. Everyone's having good vibes, but no. They're like, oh, let's roast Pat for saying La Jalika. Okay, whatever. La Jolla? Okay. Juan Santiago says negative. Freddie Freeman is a Brave for life. You know, I probably agree with you. Bro. Oh my God, there's a fly. W's in the chat. You're donezo, eh? Let's go! That's a huge W. Bro, who did he think he was? Actually, who does he think he was? Sitting on my wall like it's nobody's business. So, let's see what else we got going on in the chat. Jay Garcia says, Olson is a gold glove caliber first baseman like Rizzo, and we saw the infield improve dramatically once Rizzo was added. Proves you need a great glove at first, improves the entire field. I mean, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Matt Olson a pretty good defender at first? Like, I know he's not like Anthony Rizzo level, but I don't think he's horrible, right? Matt Olson, defense. Yeah, dude, Matt Olson's a pretty good first baseman. Yeah, he's a really good defender. So why are we saying that like that Rizzo is like the be all end all defensively at first? Matt Olson is a really good defender, bro. Listen, I think like there's literally no comparison right now. If you guys want to be like, oh, Rizzo or Olson, there's no way anyone could say Rizzo instead of Olson. If you do say that, you probably just aren't aware of the situation. I'm doing a poll in the chat. Who would you prefer at first? Bro, if anyone says Rizzo over Olson, I might actually be in shock. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And don't get me wrong, I love Anthony Rizzo. But there's no comparing him and Matt Olson. I'm so scared to see these votes come in, I'm not going to lie. Will Clark is better. Well, you know what? Will Clark is probably about 70. He's probably like, what, 50, 60? Wardy says, imagine being worried about defense at first base. Well, listen, Wardy. You don't have to deal with Chris Carter at first base, okay? All right, 78% are looking at Olson over... Oh, now we got 81% Olson over Rizzo. I'm a little bit surprised that Rizzo even has that much. I feel like if Rizzo was not on the Yankees for a little bit last season, you guys just wouldn't even think about Anthony Rizzo. But I think since he's kind of made it like a connection with the fan base, people are gravitating towards him a little bit. But still, I mean, Matt Olson is just the overwhelming favorite as far as that goes, bro. Just a beautiful swing, too. Like, I don't want to have to do it again. I hope you guys did it in your room, too. But I almost broke my chair. Bro, this is a solid chair. I bought this at Staples for like $150, like last year. I was like, yo, I need a good chair, bro. And I didn't want like one of those nasty gaming chairs. Get out of here with that. So yeah, I almost broke it though. That's okay. Kevin Moss at first base, living the life. That's true. That's very true. And my Polls says the dude with Pete Alonso. Yo, Wardy, guess what? Pete Alonso's so overrated. Too overrated, bro. But you know what? I'm the captain now. Alonso was the same defender as Olson in 2021. Nice try. Was he? I'm calling cap. Wardy. Let's see. Lumpy Alonso has cement feet, says Lori. Ooh, yikes. Matt Olson says, well, look at that. Looks like I should come to the Yankees. Matt, please come to the Yankees, bro. I can't remember the last time I was like going into an offseason. Probably the offseason where we got Cole, where I wanted a player this bad. Like, I know going into that 2019-2020 offseason, Garrett Cole was like number one on my radar. It was either like him or just Tears. And now it's like Matt Olson or Tears. Like, obviously, like, I'll be cool if like we get like Corey Seager, like Carlos Correa. But Matt Olson is like what makes or breaks my heart. Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. You guys catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Wardy says, do your research, you bunch of casuals. Wardy, I don't know who you think you're calling a casual, but no one talks to my peeps like that. Some of my peeps might be casuals. Maybe. I might be a casual sometimes. No, okay, no. Let's not do that. I'm not putting myself in the same boat as some people. But don't come in my chat, Wardy. Wardy, I will come in your chat and cause havoc. No one causes havoc like I do. And it's a fact. I'm the captain now, okay? Let's see. Richard says Rizzo has a platinum glove at first, but Olson is the better overall first base in the game and 5 years younger. That's true. Also, you wouldn't be really giving Olson a ridiculous amount of money because what's Olson's contract looking like over the next 2 years? I know he's a free agent after the 2023 season, so he has 2022 and then one more after that. The Yankees are only going to be paying him, so he's making $12 million in 2022 and then arbitration in 2023. So he's probably going to be cheaper than Rizzo. Like, granted, you'd have to give up a decent amount of prospects or major league talent in the trade for him. But I still think it's a better option, bro. Why are we even discussing this? This is nothing to be discussed. Matt Olson is much better than Anthony Rizzo. I'm sorry, that's not knocking Anthony Rizzo, but when you compare him to one of the best first basemen in the game, like, what am I supposed to say? It's just a fact. Tyler Hopkins says, I think fans want Olson for his power, where Rizzo brings championship experience. That's fair. That's fair. I'll take it. If that's your logic, okay. But that's why Rizzo only has 16% of the vote. That's okay, bro. And we got Matt Olson in the chat. We don't have Anthony Rizzo in the chat. So, and also, maybe the fly was like a representative of Anthony Rizzo. I don't know. Like, we don't know where the fly came from. We don't know who sent him. We don't know how he got in. But that's fine. He'll get over it one day. We got Futai in the chat. Chat's Futai. He's the OG troll in the chat. Love that. Love trolls in the chat. There was another thing I wanted to touch on, but I forgot what it was. But it was like an interesting topic too. This is why I should start writing stuff down again. Because on Monday when I went live and I had like some notes written down, bro, it flowed so well. And now I didn't write anything down. Now it's just like a mess, bro. That's how we like it, right? Oh, yes. The Rule 5 draft. Does anybody know when the Rule 5 draft is? Because the Yankees' 40-man roster is currently full, and they do have a ton of prospects that they need to still protect. So they might be looking at making some like very big trades very soon. Why does it not tell me when the Rule 5 draft is? One week? It's a week from now? All right, so dude, the one guy that I am horrified that the Yankees do not protect before the Rule 5 draft is Steven Ridings. Steven Ridings, I'm pretty sure you guys remember him from last year. He came up, was absolutely dominant for the Yankees out of the Major League bullpen. Came up out of nowhere, honestly. I don't remember hearing anything about him throughout the minor league season. Comes up, the dude's throwing like 102 with ease. Absolute stud. And then he gets injured, didn't see him for the rest of the season. And now he's not on the 40-man roster. The Yankees have numerous guys on the 40-man roster that are protected from the Rule 5 draft who aren't named Steven Ridings and are much worse. So if the Yankees do not find a way to protect Steven Ridings before the Rule 5 draft, he's gone. Another team will pick him up and easily keep him on the Major League roster for the entire season, and he will produce. So if the Yankees don't protect him by then, I'm going to be upset. Jay Garcia says, I heard November 19th. So it looks like it could be a week from now, 8 days to clear roster spots. The Yankees don't have much time. But if I'm looking at like the Yankees 40-man roster right now, there's numerous guys on here that I would prefer Steven Ridings over. Like, don't get me wrong. I love you, Nick Nelson, but you suck. There's no reason why Nick Nelson should have a spot on the 40-man roster over Steven Ridings. I know a lot of people in the chat are going to be like, Pat, do you not realize like Nick Nelson's the GOAT? Nick Nelson sucks. And the fact that he currently has a roster spot over Ridings makes me sick to my stomach. It really does. And then I'm looking like at a couple other guys like, listen, don't get me wrong, Donnie Sands. I'm sure you're an excellent baseball player. But like, does he deserve a roster spot over Ridings? Or like, pardon my ignorance, but who the hell is Yoendrys Gomez? Does anyone know who that is? Does anyone know who Yoendrys Gomez is? Because he has a roster spot as well. Brian Cashman, whoever controls this, if you're watching, put Steven Ridings on the roster, please. Because I don't want to watch him go to Boston and become an absolute stud. That's just not what I'm looking for. It's like Garrett Whitlock 2.0. Let's not make the same mistake 2 off seasons in a row. Thanks. Appreciate it. Gomez is a top 10 Yankees prospect. Oh, well. Thanks, Johnny. Now I look stupid. Appreciate it. I haven't heard much about him, so. Futai says better keep Trey Ambergy. Yeah, bad news as far as that goes, chat. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive that Trey Ambergy is currently a free agent. He's not on the Yankees roster. Well, any minor league, major league. He's currently a minor league free agent. So whether the Yankees bring him back or not, I don't know. If I was Trey Ambergy, to be honest with you guys, I would not re-sign with the Yankees. I'd probably re-sign with a team where I think I'd be able to get my best major league opportunity. Because unfortunately with the Yankees, it's not going to be happening. We saw what happened last year. No matter how good he performed in the minor leagues, he just wasn't coming up. And when he did come up, he got injured. So if I were him, I'd probably just part ways and just see where else to go. Yeah. But yo, shout out to Jesus, a.k.a. King Chavez with the $2 donut. Appreciate you so much, my man. Give me the Brian finger. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Rock with it. He says, hey, you. Bro, it's like a pair. He goes, hey, you. Let's go. Appreciate you so much, my man. Jesus, you're a legend. Yeah. Long time no see, Jesus. Hope all is well. Action Figure Nerd says, oh, you mean Gittins 2.0. Okay. Why are you taking shots at Ambergy? Why are you taking shots at Gittins? Why? Unprovoked. Completely unprovoked. Jun Kang says, let's bring in the GOAT Bartolo Colon. Leave that for Wardy, bro. Wardy's the one who likes him. I couldn't care for Bartolo Colon. Richard says, I can't spill the beans, but I know of a trade that is coming in the next couple of days. Unhinged will be happy. All right, listen. We're not doing this, chat. Richard, you are not going to be coming in the chat and just being like, oh, there's a trade coming in the next couple of days. First of all, who are you? Second of all, what trade? Third of all, are you Brian Cashman? Please let me know. I need answers, or else you're gonna watch me go psychotic. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like Wardy said, we got insiders. Do we got insiders or do we got insiders? Can I put out a tweet being like, source, big trade coming soon? My source is Richard in my YouTube chat. Just saying. Futai says Nick Nelson looks like the dude who no one likes. Him and Boone must be good friends. Bro. No. Wrong picture. Yes! Let's go. Bro, I was really looking for which picture that was. Bang. Rock with it. Yo, can you guys remember what Yankee I said this looked like? Or what Yankee this guy reminded me of? Or reminded me of this guy? Whoever can remember the Yankee, I'll give you a big high five. Big high five, bro. Also, yo, R.I.P. Bronxy. He lived a long life. You? Yeah, dude. Cause this looks exactly like me. We're twins, bro. It's a spitting image. Babe Ruth? What? Pat, can you be my daddy? Bronxy died. Bronxy's not dead. Bronxy's just he's with a different home now. He's not with Nestor anymore. I don't know where he went, to be honest. Donated him to the Bronx Zoo. I don't know. Why you guys really don't remember who this was? Bro, it was Monty. It was during that game against the Rays at the end of the season where I think he gave up like 9 runs or something. I'm like, yo, bro, you're literally just that dude from Flushed Away. Just saying. Jesus with a $2 donut. Appreciate you so much, my man. He says, let's have a patty party for my B-Day. It was Tuesday. Yo, shout out to Jesus. It was his birthday on Tuesday. You know what that means? The lights go back on because the club's going up on a Friday, bro. For Jesus, the club was going up on a Tuesday. Let's go, bro. We got 2 birthdays today. Let's rock with it. Bang, 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 bang. King Chavez, you're an absolute legend. Don't let anyone tell you different. Hope your birthday went well, Jesus. You're an absolute G. Lori says Bronxy greater than Wardy's bunny. Damn. That's cold. Chat, you know what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Alright. Hal says, Pat, I'm the one with the answers to the trade rumors. They won't be revealed. Spies everywhere. Well then Hal, like DM me or something, bro. I'll give you my PayPal info. Richard says roster issue is why the deal cannot be finalized yet. All right, Richard. Do you pinky promise that you have inside information? Because, bro, anybody could say this stuff. And listen, I would assume that the Yankees are going to be, like, doing a trade over the next few days, too. They have a big roster crunch to make. They have, like, I would say 3 to 4, if not more guys that they need to still protect. And they don't have any spots on the active roster. So, Carlos says, did you talk shortstop yet? Yes, I did, actually. And there's one guy that I want. I'm not going to say his name. But there's one guy I want the Yankees to sign at shortstop. We got Derek in the chat. Chat to Derek, a.k.a. NYY Recaps. That is NYYRECAPS. Derek. He says Olson is the guy, might hit 50 in Yankee Stadium. Thank you, Derek. I've been saying this entire stream. Matt Olson is my guy. There's no debating that. He is my bookend of the offseason. Matt Olson, bang, squeeze everything together, make me feel warm inside. That's all I'm asking for. Now, obviously, like Seager would be cool. Correa would be cool. Bang. But Matt Olson is my be-all, end-all. He's the man who I want to, like, go to sleep at night and imagine in my dreams. Is that weird? No. Because if you guys aren't going to sleep dreaming about Matt Olson, what are you doing? You're doing life wrong at that point. Just to be honest. I'm just saying, bro. Calbert says that guy who is unnamed is sexy and won a platinum glove this year. I don't know who you're talking about, bro. Saxer plays says Olson and Correa plus Reynolds. Bam, you got a package. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. You get me Olson at first, you get me Correa. Sure, you got me Brian Reynolds in center. I would go to sleep every night in tears. Just because life would be so good. And I've said so many times that, like, there's not much the Yankees would be able to do this offseason to, like, really get me excited for the 2022 season. But if you make all those moves, bro, I'm going to sleep every night vomiting. I'm putting a bucket next to my bed because I'll wake up in the middle of the night vomiting mucus of joy, bro. Pat, wouldn't it be a bigger splash if the Yankees got Reynolds? I guess. But I want Olson really bad. It would be a bigger splash for Reynolds because that would mean that Brett Gardner's 100% not coming back. And I've said it so many times, like, I'm cool with Aaron Hicks coming back next year as being like the Yankees' fourth outfielder. I'm so down with that, bro. But relying on Hicks to be the starting center fielder and then, like, bring him Gardner back again to be, like, the fourth outfielder, that's just a disaster waiting to happen. Like, you guys just know that. But yeah, Reynolds would obviously be awesome. We'll kind of focus more on him in, like, on his own individual stream that we'll do, probably Monday. But yeah, bro, hopefully we get some news before Monday. I don't know. Let's see. NYY Recap says, did we just lose Pat? Yeah, I've been gone for a long time. Just saying. Futai says, three-way trade. A's, Yankees, Mets. A's trade Matt Chapman to the Mets and Matt Olson to the Yankees. We give up Voit, Gio, Oswaldo. Mets give up McNeil and one of their big prospects. How would that be a three-way trade, though? Because, like, if that sounds like two separate trades to me. Because then basically the Mets are giving up McNeil and a prospect for Chapman, and then we're giving up Voit, Gio, Oswaldo for Olson. So it's like two separate trades. Unless, like, something was coming to the Yankees from the Mets or whatever. I don't know, dude. I'm down with it. Just saying. Wardy says, hopefully I get a GM by Monday. Bro, I think it's gotten to the point where it's like, if the Mets wanted to offer me the GM job, I'm taking it. That's a big fact. Bro, who else would be a better GM for the Mets than me? Wardy, you could be like assistant GM or something, but like I got to be the captain. I got to be the captain of the ship. Bro, I should be the captain of the ship. The more I think about it, the more it just makes sense. Because sometimes I have these dreams at night that I was the captain of the Titanic, and I swerved around the iceberg like it was nobody's business. Have any of you ever done that? No. Have you ever dreamed about doing it? I guess that's up in the air. But I've done it. I'm the man who can fix the Mets. I don't know. Yo, Steve Cohen, if you're watching, just saying. I got a little job opportunity open. Don't know. Capped Pat. That's what I'm saying. Futai says, my bad, forgot to say we give up something meh to the Mets and they give us something meh. I guess that would make sense then. I guess. But then at the same time, it's like, why give up something meh for something meh? Like, unless we're getting like Dom Smith or something, don't know. Or if you want to give us like Brandon Nimmo, I don't really like the dude, but if he was a Yankee, I'd probably like him. Just saying. Let's see. Wardy says they reached out for an interview but haven't followed me up yet. That's okay, bro. It happens. You're basically getting like the David Cohn pitching coach treatment. That's what it looks like. THG says for the 40-man roster crunch, Cabrera you move, but Riding and Pereira, I don't know. Pereira or must protect. Yeah, no, I agree. If the Yankees do end up like letting one of these top prospects go in the Rule 5 draft just because like they're holding on to like Nick Nelson, I will actually be sick. And like not in the good way that I keep telling you guys, like, oh, if the Yankees acquire Matt Olson, I'll be like vomiting joy, whatever. If the Yankees don't protect Ridings and they protect Nelson, that's just the definition of pain. That's like, I can't imagine anything that would be more painful this offseason, unless like the Yankees go throughout the whole offseason, don't get like a big shortstop or Olsen or whatever, or Reynolds, I don't know. But that would be like the second most painful thing that could possibly be happening. Not So Family Fun Vengeance says, if Richard fakes a pinky promise, he deserves nothing. I hope he has a room temperature pillow to sleep for the rest of his life. Bro, that's horrible. Chat, I got this like silk pillowcase. I think I showed you guys one time. It's literally never room temperature. Like it's always nice and cool, bro. Good stuff. And it's a bamboo pillow. All I need is my Matt Olson body pillow and we're chilling. But Richard says, rumor has it that Luis Gil's favorite color is yellow. All right, yo, is Richard trying to say that Luis Gil is going to the A's? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because, Richard, if it doesn't happen, I promise you I'm giving Johnny orders to ban you permanently. I'm just throwing that out there. Do not get my hopes up and being like, oh, Yankees are going to get Matt Olson because Luis Gil likes yellow. Don't do that to me, bro. You're either like Brian Cashman or you're a troll. No in between. Saxer Plays says, we need a report to say to Cashman, why are you in Lefty Stadium with a packed righty lineup? That's true. That does make a lot of sense. Matt Olson says, Pat, I got a cold pillowcase. Want one? Yeah, Matt, pull up later. We could like hang out, play like some MLB The Show or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. Taichi says, I will be vomiting sadness and pain if we lose Ridings and keep Nelson. And the sad part is it's something that I could totally see happening, though. Something I could totally see happening. I wouldn't even be shocked. I would just be sad. I would be in pain. I'd be sad. Just a lot of verbs that just... Or is that an adjective? It's a lot of adjectives. I'm pretty sure it's an adjective. I'm like a English scholar, bro. Luis Ortiz says, people always talk about Seager switching to third. Correa also played third in the World Baseball Classic for Puerto Rico. That's why, we got Wardy in the chat, big Mets fan. If Correa signed with the Mets, which I don't see happening, but if he does, he'll be their third baseman because they got Lindor at short. That'll be interesting. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, bro, Correa just won a platinum glove at shortstop, though. Like, I'm pretty sure he wants to remain at shortstop, and I'm pretty sure any team that signs him would want him to be at shortstop. Bro, we're talking about a platinum glove winner. Why would you not want to keep him at short? I don't know. Not So Family Fun says, does Ridings even exist anymore? What happened to him? Well, he got the injury at the end of last season. And then... I don't know. Like, what were the Yankees going to do with him? It's not like he was going to like come back for the postseason or whatever. But it looks like he's been working out lately. He has a beard now, just like everyone else on the Yankees. Bro, abandon the facial hair policy, by the way. I say this every stream, but still. Yeah, bro, Ridings needs to be protected. If he didn't get injured last year, like, he would have been a perfect fit for the bullpen. 100%. Ridings is W teacher, and he's about to teach Cashman. Yeah, you tell him, bro. He's going to teach him like he's a English professor. I don't know. Richard says Gardner to the Phillies. Okay. I have a friend in another team's front office. He would get fired if I say anything. All right, listen. If Gardner actually goes to the Phillies, Richard, I'll make you a mod. How about that? Wardy says he wants to play at shortstop. The only way he'd shift to third base right now is truly if the Mets win the bidding war. Lindor is a better shortstop defensively than Correa. I'd have to agree with you. It seems like he doesn't want to play third and he wants to stay at short, but money talks, right? Like if another team offers him like $50 extra million to move to third base, he'll do it, bro. He'll do it. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. This whole offseason is going to be interesting. I feel like I wrap up every stream by saying this, but I just have no idea what to expect. I don't know who the Yankees are going to get. I guess we kind of know who they're interested in, but we don't know what trigger is going to be pulled. But one thing that I can say, from like all the rumors and stuff that we've seen circulating over the past few weeks, I am expecting this to be a big offseason for the Yankees. Going into it, I wasn't necessarily expecting it, but now I kind of am. I don't know. I don't know. I think just we've seen what we've heard from Brian Cashman kind of being linked to just about everybody. I can't see the Yankees finishing this offseason without making at least one or two big splashes. It's going to be interesting. Stick with us the whole way, chat, but that's going to wrap things up for today's stream. We went like an hour and 10 minutes. This is like our longest stream since the watch parties we used to do during the season. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to be back streaming on Monday. We'll have a fun topic to talk about on Monday. Unless there's any sort of breaking news that goes down before then. I'll see you guys Monday. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. You guys know the deal. We're going live all offseason while the Yankees, make some big moves. Hopefully, Matt Olson. Hopefully, Carlos Correa. I don't know. We'll wait and see, dude. We're going to be patient because we got a long way to go. But, yo, you guys know the deal. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. I will see you all next time. Peace.